Hello friends, in the series of C programming, till now we discussed basic things of C programming like what is the structure, etc. Now here in this video we are going to discuss what is types of operator. That is, there are different types of operator are present, but here we are going to discuss the specific operator, that is arithmetical operator, and what is mean by operator precedence, what is the table of operator precedence, and what is the operator associativity. So let's start. So before starting the types of operator, let's first understand what is mean by operator. Now we know that C programming language having the operator. Now it's a simply symbol which represent the operation to be executed on the operands. Now what is mean by operands? Now in previous last video we'll also discuss in details that what is mean by operator, what are the operands, unary, binary and ternary. So in last video we already discussed the operands. So operation or operators are nothing but this as symbol which operation. Now here operands are nothing but the simple variable on or values. It can be again divided into unary and binary and ternary. Now C provide different operators like it can be perform the functions on mathematical and logical nature. So depending on that it have some classification, or you can refer it as a types of C operator. Now first operator is nothing but the arithmetic operator, second is the relational operator, next the logical and bitwise operator. So these four types are nothing but the basic types of operator. Now let's understand one by one what is arithmetical, relational, logical and bitwise. So here in this video we are going to discuss first of all, let's understand what is mean by arithmetical operator. So just now we discussed there are four basic types of operator, that is arithmetical operator, that is all basic mathematical operator, relational operator which test two variable that is less than, greater than, equal to, etc. Logical operator, that is whether it is true or false, that is and or. Bitwise operator, that is we are going to shift the bits. So each operator in details with the what is precedence, what is the associativity, etc. But here let's first understand the first operator, that is the arithmetical operator. Now these are all the basics arithmetical operator, and this operator specially perform on binary operators or binary operands. Now plus, that is we can add, minus, multiplication, division, and modulus, that is we can consider remainder. Now plus and minus is nothing but the increment operator and the decrement operator. Now this two operator is also coming under arithmetical operator. Now for this operator we can consider it as an increment, that is we increase integer value by 1, and in decrement we decrease the integer value by 1. Because this topic, that is increment and decrement, in separate video, and because increment and decrement operator is again divided into postfix operator, prefix operator. So here required some detailed explanation of what is increment, how postfix becomes, how prefix become. So I'll provided the link of separate video for this increment and decrement into the description box. But simply here we'll understand increment operator, that is we can increment by 1. Now what is mean by postfix? Now if I make changes, or if I use the value first and then I'm going to increment. And what is the prefix? That is first I'm going to increment and then I'm going to use into the expression. That is nothing but the postfix and prefix. But in details explanation or details more understanding, you can watch the increment decrement video with the example. So here these are all the basics arithmetical operator. Now let's understand what is operator precedence and operator associativity. Now here you can see this is the one table. Now let's first understand what is mean by precedence. Precedence is operator which going to operates on multiple operators or which going to evaluate on multiple operator or expression. Priority, that is it fix the order. So compiler first evaluate the operator which having the higher precedence. That is, here we are going to understand what a operator is or how execute when the sequence of orders, like we know that the expression can have a more than operator. Now which operator will going to execute first, which operator will going to execute second, third, etc. That is priority, that is will going to maintain the order, that is first, second, third. So compiler will going to decide which operators evaluate with the higher precedence, and this is nothing but the higher precedence table. So precedence is nothing but it determines the operator with a given priority when there are multiple operators. Now why we are using the precedence? Because we have to maintain the ambiguity of the expression, because we know that expression is nothing but there is a combination of operators. It might be parenthesis, it might be multiplication, greater than equal to, it might be division, multiplication, plus, minus, etc. So we can maintain the ambiguity of the expression with the help of avoiding unnecessary parenthesis or unnecessary precedence or unnecessary orders. So we have to follow the higher precedence like logical not, then parenthesis, we have to solve the first bracket, then we have to solve the multiplication, then plus. So these are we have to solve the expression in this order. So operator precedence and operator associativity and precedent table is there. So accordingly we can solve the expression. Now certain operators have the higher precedence than the other. Like let example, suppose multiplication operator. Now you can see here multiplication, division and modulus operator have the higher priority than the addition operator or minus operator. So precedent of operator determine which operator will going to execute first if there are more than one operand in one expression. Let's understand it with one example. Now this is the expression like 5 minus 17 into 6. Now which operator will going to execute, because there are minus and multiplication is present. But in according to our precedent table, multiplication having the higher priority than minus, because third position at the third level it have the multiplication that is higher priority. So we're going to execute 17 into 6 first, and then we're going to make the second priority operator, that is minus. So we'll get the result as a 97. Now let's understand it with one more example. Now here 10 plus 20 into 30. Now here multiplication operator is there, addition operator is also there. But addition having the lower precedence and multiplication, according to this table, we have the multiplication having the higher precedence. So we're going to solve the 20 into 30 with the higher precedence, that is 60, and then we're going to add this 10. So we'll get the correct answer on, and we're going to solve this expression according to the precedent table. Let's understand one more example, 7 plus 3 into 2. So we're going to first get the multiply 3 into 2, and then we're going to add it to 7. So this is all about the precedent. Now let's understand what is mean by associative. Now suppose we have the more than two operators with the same precedence. So how we're going to solve? And same expression, within the same expression, if we have the two or more operator, like for example in previous table we can observe, suppose multiplication, division and modulus is having the same precedence, then how we're going to solve that expression? We're going to solve that expression according to the direction, and that becomes the associativity. So here velocity of operator, it determines the direction in which expression is going to evaluate. For example, if B is equal to A, then here the A's value is assigned to B. So it becomes the associativity, that is operator, so equal to operator having the associativity from right to left. So this is all about the precedence and associativity of the operator. What is meant by associativity? So if there is operator and having the same precedence, then what will be the exact direction to the evaluate the expression, and that is nothing but the associativity of the operator. So this is all about the precedence.